being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Brown, guarded by Trent. Here's Pritchard on the wing. Tatum. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Williams misses. And it's Toronto's ball. Trent, the pass to MP. With a step back. Buries the jump shot.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Horford outside. Anunoby against Tatum. Back to Horford. Outside, Brown. From the arc. Nails it from 3.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Tatum against Anunoby. Horford outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Now here's Tatum. Last time, 45 points for him.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact, get to the line, little easy two.
Team foul. Shooting for Boston. Jason at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
A nice shot by Brown.
How about the focus from Brown? Only concerned with making that shot.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
MP against Horford. MP way outside. And again, no good by Toronto.
Okay. And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And it's Boston scoring again.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Tatum with room to shoot. The shot no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Williams is checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Pritchard.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
It doesn't go for him. Good D by MP. To the middle. with some arc, and Siakam with the lay-in.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Outside Tatum. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
MP, the pass to Van Vliet.
2 minutes.
Let's go.
Pass to Watson. Over Brogdon. And it's Watson missing.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Smart finds Tatum. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Tatum's got 5.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Watson. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. He's got 5.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Outside Tatum. All sorts of time. Again, Boston.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Brogdon. Barnes against Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Birch, he's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Trent. And the Celtics also making a change. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Now here's Barnes. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. MP finds Barnes. From deep, MP making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Smart outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And now the Raptors on the break. MP way outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game for the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics up 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Van Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter. MP is out there with Kim Birch. And it's Flynn in at the point. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Gallinari. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding. Just a force on the backboards. That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Van Vliet. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 4.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Now here's Brown. Over to the left wing. 19-footer. The offensive rebound. Here's Gallinari. Oh, great D that time from MP. Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And Anunoby gets it to go.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Counted from distance.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And Boston calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Put me back in.
So that brings the first half to a close. It's the Raptors. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
33.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And here's Tatum taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Van Vliet. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Watson, and he throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy off sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Horford against MP. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Here's Pritchard, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's MP. 19 points in the game. From deep. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
5 to shoot. With his first shot attempt.
Backward.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
Yes.
And he makes it. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
Nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Boston calls time here.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Brogdon's checked in for Boston. Well, the Celtics shooting 36% for the game. Not great. On the wing, Tatum. Will it go? And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And here's MP from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by Boston. MP finds Van Vliet. Now Trent. Pass to Watson. Shoots over Tatum. That one off the back iron and out. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Here's Pritchard, covered by MP.
It's not working.
Baseline J. Pritchard, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Here's Watson. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Oh, yeah.
Here are the Celtics, and that's their 3rd game of a long 6-game trip. Pass to Pritchard. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Pascal Siakam out there with MP. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brogdon from outside. The shot that time not on target. And Toronto will come the other way. Pass to Watson. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Brogdon. Guarded by Trent. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Horford, he's checked in for Gallinari. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler. A chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Pritchard, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
MP against Horford from deep. MP. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Pritchard. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Brogdon from outside. Boston, no good that time either. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. MP, the pass to Van Vliet. The shot off that time. Horford with some nice D. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Toronto. No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line.
Jason.
MP against Tatum. From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And the Celtics call time here. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 75 list came out last season, the top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team, dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So, to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time.
And so here is Toronto.
Well, you still messed it up.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Siakam. To the wing on the left. Here's Brogdon. Williams in the post. Guarded by Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Pritchard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. Now here's Van Vliet. MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple. MP's got 33 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
Horford outside. On the wing, Tatum. Outside, Brogdon. Pass to Horford. Over MP. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Intercepted. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Van Vliet. And here's Brogdon. Here's Pritchard, stolen by MP.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Fred Van Vliet.
Van Vliet's got assist number 8 here already in the game. To the left wing. 1:46 left in the game. Anunoby against Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. But it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with
Put me back in.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Skip. Counter. That's what I usually do anyway.
Unbelievable game, MP. Playing your tail off out there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
That trade rumor really lit a fire into you, huh?
Man, all I keep thinking about is being better than Shep. I mean, I am literally obsessed right now.
This team still wants to trade you after this run you're on? I'll resign. No cap.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Really, Coach?
I am serious. You've been that good. I don't want to work for an organization that can't see that.
I hate to break up this little love fest you got going on here, but MP, you're wanted in the press room.
Make sure to let them know. This is your team now.
Yes.
Time for you to plead your case. Now, I don't want you to take any questions when you're in there.
Whoa, no questions.
No. Talk about why you've proven that you belong here. All right? You'll never have a better chance than now. Okay. Support for this trade on social is dipped below 10%.
So you want to strike while the iron's hot?
Exactly. Speak from the heart. And then
Make
leave.
it sound so easy, though.
It will be. You've got this, MP. It's your time.
Ah.
I see you, Ash.
Yeah.
Dang.
What's going on, everybody? I figured we'd do this thing a little bit different this time. So we're going to hold the questions, and I'm going to just talk to y'all for a little bit. Now, ever since I was drafted, there's been talks about if I belong here or not.
Okay.
You know, first it came from the fans, then it came from the talking heads, and then it came from people within my own organization questioning my skill, my heart, and my leadership. And through all those attacks, I kept my head down. I kept my mouth shut, and I worked to the bone. I did everything that I could to make sure this team wins. I did everything that I could to make sure that people in my community are thriving. And I did everything that I could to make sure the people around me found success. But where does that get me? On the trading block. And for Shep Owens of all people. Someone who I've been outperforming my entire career. This future star you speak about. What does he do better than me?
Nothing.
Does he jump high? Run faster?
Nope.
What? Stronger? What? Give me something.
I bust his ass every time
That's
we
cool.
played.
Because I win games. So my question to you is, what matters more? Highlight plays or championships? Because if you want to talk about a leader, the only person that Shep Owens has led is Shep Owens himself. That is it. He has no idea what it means to be a leader. He has no idea what it means to be a part of a team or a community. He has no idea about any of that.
Yes, sir.
That guy is simply all ego and no heart.
Tell him again.
I mean, how can I make it more clear that I am exactly what the city needs? I mean, if the tape doesn't do it, and the numbers don't do it, and the people whose lives I've affected positively doesn't do it, what's gonna do it? I mean, the people attacking me, do they even care anymore? Or do they just want to sell you a narrative?
They probably just
You know
want to
what?
sell you a narrative.
That's of the past. Because I'm here to stay. So I just need for you guys just to get behind me on this one. Just trust me on this one. I am exactly who you guys need to be leading this team, to be the man of the city.
Ouch.
So all I'm asking is just trust me. Because soon enough, you will see.
After I get that dub for that championship.
Thank you guys for your time.
That's what I'm talking about, MP.
There he is, boys. Face of the franchise.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Way to step up.
I got you.
I just got a request from Top Takes Daily. They want to have you on to talk about that epic rant.
Okay, so it played well.
Oh, yeah. Social is buzzing. They're calling it your superstar moment.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's very good, and Top Takes Daily is just going to amplify your message. I'd say the chances of you getting traded at this point are between, I don't know, 0 and 2%.
So it's still possible.
Well, yeah, anything is possible, but I'll take the 98% odds. This is great. You should shower before you get to that studio, because it's overwhelming. Go. Meet me at the studio.
Jesus, bro.
Get dressed,
Come on
go,
now.
shower, thoroughly. Come on.
Jeez. Way to
How
put
you
somebody
feeling?
on the
I
spot.
Have any
feel good.
questions before you go on?
Nah, no questions.
the
I feel
same-
really good. Stan seems super cool.
Hey, bro, we need to talk about
I'm ready
this.
for it.
Interesting.
What? What's up?
Looks like a fella is out.
Stop playing.
He just tweeted that.
Hold
He's
on.
out.
Let me.
No.
Give me your phone.
Oh, my-
Just give me a sec. Give me a second. Okay. After spending the last 7 years of my NBA career helping build this team the city deserves, blah blah blah, it is with great sadness I announce that I'll be stepping down from my role as general manager effective immediately.
Give me my phone.
Hold on, there's more.
Finally.
It has become clear in the recent days that I share a different vision of the future of this franchise than the current leadership
They're
group.
coming. Give me my phone.
And we have mutually decided to part
I've
ways.
told you all of
That's
this. Never take
crazy.
MP, thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you've probably already heard the news by now. You know,
Right?
obviously, we're
Oh, looks like you got what you wanted. Hope you're ready for it. We're gonna be asking you about it.
obviously we're gonna have to cover this. You game to change topics?
That depends, Jocelyn. Are you game to cover Othello's unfortunate departure with a fair and balanced perspective?
You know how this works, Ashley. News happens. Kendrick and JJ react. I mean, I can't tell them what to say.
We both know that Kendrick has a certain agenda when it comes to MP.
With all due respect, you were well aware of Kendrick's views regarding your client before agreeing to this interview. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what exactly has changed here.
I'm just trying to make sure that you don't railroad my client on national television.
That is not fair. We don't railroad. We don't do gotcha interviews.
Hey.
Ooh.
Ashley, I appreciate your intensity too. But let's just take a breather. I'll answer whatever question you guys got. I have nothing to hide.
Great. You're on in 30.
30
Wish me luck.
seconds or minutes? Boy, Ash about
Look,
to
your
handle some
access
business.
to MP is a privilege. It's not a right.
Ooh.
Remember that.
Ooh.
What is so funny?
Oh, please. You should be paying us for this publicity. Your client just eviscerated his enemy and now gets to brag about it on national television. Pretty sure that's as big as a win as there is. But thank you.
How does it feel to come out?
I mean,
Sorry.
first off, you're never happy when someone loses their job. I think we all can agree on that. But if you're in charge of a team's roster and you think Shep Owen's gonna win more games than I will, then, I mean, maybe you deserve to lose your job.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, I'm sure Othello's gonna land on his feet. He's smart, savvy. You know, he's a good guy. But,
I don't know about all
I
that.
feel like he was planning his exit for a while now. I mean, based off his behavior, it seemed like he was trying to get fired.
Wow. Hot take.
MP, you know
Oh
and the
my
world
God.
know I'm one of Shep's biggest fans.
Yeah, and one of my biggest haters, too.
Oh, slow down. I'm not a hater. I just call it like
I
I see
ain't
it.
trying
And right now,
none of that.
the way I see it, I gotta eat a little crow. Cause you got a mean streak in you, boy. You got that killer instinct that, quite frankly, I ain't think you had.
I mean, thank you, but is there a question in there?
Yeah. Where's this version of MP been hiding?
You know, fellas, I'm not really one of those people that just have to tell everybody what I'm about. I'm just about it. So if you missed it, you know,
Yes,
I don't know
sir.
what to say. Pay close attention next time, I guess.
And speaking of
sir.
killer instinct, the reason we originally asked you on the show was to talk about the legendary press conference you just gave. Can you tell us a little bit about that? How you decided that it was time to speak up for yourself so publicly?
I did it for my teammates. Nah, it wasn't no spur of the moment.
Yo, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't usually like to put myself in the spotlight.
I
You know,
really
like
don't,
that's
right.
always been me. But giving
Yes,
the
sir.
rumors, the innuendos, all the stuff, man, I decided that now is the time to really put it to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for me,
Yes, sir.
more so, but for my teammates. Because, like, ever since draft night, like, I was sick of it. And quite frankly, they were sick of it as well. You know, I tried to do everything that I could to quiet all the questions around me, my game, and just try to just focus on the game on the court. But apparently that wasn't enough, so...
No, it wasn't.
Quite frankly, I just had to do what needed to be done.
Yes, sir.
You certainly did, and now you'll be leading the city into the future as the unquestioned cornerstone of that franchise. MP, thank you for coming by.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
All right.
Appreciate it. Come on, Perk, bring it in.
Yo, look
I
at
know
that.
you always hating, but come on.
that.
I mean, cool now, bro. We cool now.
Man, yeah, we all right, man. We all right.
That's my
It's a lot
guy.
of pressure on you.
A lot of pressure. Top of the leaderboard for the Eastern Conference. Yes, sir. There ain't no more trade rumors. Get up out of here. I'm gonna have to do that to you, LeBron. You just hope you don't play point guard. This is I just hope you don't play power forward this game. Cause I'm gonna have it out for you, bro. And whoever guard me.
So going into the first game day, I wasn't surprised that I qualified. I was grateful that I did, but I qualified on the first game day last year, so I was pretty confident going into it. But I was still happy with the results. 4 hours of playing seriously is a lot mentally, so I definitely didn't want to have to go through that again on current gen. So I was relieved more than anything that I qualified.
I'm trying to skip.
So
skip. Bro, what's up with that hair?
Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved till later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an all-star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We got Thomas Bryant, Russell Westbrook out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. LeBron passes to Davis. Feeds it to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. And here's Trent. They look to him for part of their offensive attack.
All right, we'll take a break right here because I clearly missed that. Now I'm about to go eat.
Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Over in the corner, Beverly. Here's Westbrook. That one goes in.
That definitely should have been a block.
The strength to absorb contact, but Westbrook also showing his focus as he knocks down the shot.
Now here's Van Vliet. 11-point game his last outing. The three. Anunoby, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
James, the pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer. Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
Now Watson, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. This one for three. And the Raptors miss again.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Beverly, the pass to Westbrook. And the rejection by MP. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Van Vliet against Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in L.A., Kevin.
Now, here's Watson. He had 35 points last game out. And the Raptors miss again.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
James looking around. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by LeBron.
Point guard skills and a power forward's body. The unique versatility of LeBron James.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Calling for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Watson for three. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Beverly finds Westbrook. Back to Beverly.
Did I get a bad one?
And the rejection by MP. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Watson's running.
Clearly a foul.
Russell Westbrook. That's his first personal foul.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Line for Toronto. Watson taking 2 shots.
Shooter 2.
Free throw drops for Watson. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Schroeder against VanVleet. And the rejection by MP. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Walker. Toronto grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Watson. Here's Bryant. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Watson's shot is good.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Darvin Ham. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can.
What?
We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game.
Nice.
Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And you see the team-first mentality of Anthony Davis, wanting to involve his teammates.
Anunoby kicks to VanVleet. Watson for 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Now, here's Watson after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Chalk up 2 there.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Bryant, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Well, a lot has changed since then.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
He misses the free throw.
Wow.
And again,
Is here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Kem Birch. MP comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Bryant. James comes in for Toscano Anderson. Andrew Beck. Oh,
yes. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Scotty Barnes is out there with MP. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Flynn in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And they recover it. Barnes passes to Flynn. Watson for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
I think so.
Beverly finds Davis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
Pass to Siakam. MP outside. Shoots the 3. drills the three-pointer. Watson's got 17 now. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
The pass to Watson. Takes the three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Westbrook kicks to Beverly. Siakam against Davis.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
It's about health. When AD is, he's a major force, a nightly double-double threat with incredible length and athleticism.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He had 35 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Watson for three. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers trail by 5. Westbrook passes to Beverly. Lakers passing it around. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Passes it to Anunoby.
Lakers foul.
Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Ken Burge is checked in for Siakam. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent. The free throw drops for Flint. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Great. When you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Otto Porter Jr. is checked in for the Raptors. So he gets them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Watson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
For your Raptors.
And he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 6. James dishes to Bryant. Schroeder outside. Pass to LeBron.
Okay. Made themselves to the Lakers.
1:10 left now here in the second. Pass to Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anunoby. LeBron, no luck.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Watson. No good off the back of the rim. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Raptors foul. OG Anunoby. That's his first personal foul.
For Los Angeles, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Line for the Lakers. Lonnie Walker IV. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Walker. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. 4-point game. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in.
When it comes to longevity and skill, no one has done it better than LeBron James. He's in a category all to himself.
It's a close game here in Toronto. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
1, Toscano Anderson. Kendrick Nunn.
.15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Watson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The Lakers, 30 seconds.
Yeah, down by 4.
We need you to get.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Davis. Thomas Bryant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Beverly in at the shooting guard position. And a wide open look for MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Russell Westbrook draws a whistle here. Defenders get frantic around him, not sure which way he's going next.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Watson with it. He's picked up by James. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet finds Trent. No good on the triple. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Stolen by Beverly. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the rejection by MP. James, the pass to Bryant. Westbrook with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. For Toronto, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Free throw drops for Watson. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in. Lakers trail by 5. And Beverly kicks to Westbrook. Lob pass to Bryant. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Man, a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
And that one, good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
To the wing right side. Back to Beverly. Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook against Van Vliet. Bryant. And the rejection by MP. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Lakers. Walker comes in for Patrick Beverly. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Watson. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Trent's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Love shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid 3-point numbers.
Boucher with the steal. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for the Raptors. And the Lakers also making a switch. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Lakers trail by 7. Schroeder outside. Kicks it to Walker. Here's Reeves. No points in the game yet for him. Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And the Raptors lead by 10.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Lakers. Outside, Walker. Back to Schroeder. Nunn against Porter. Clock at 6. Back to Schroeder to stop the run. Rebound by the Raptors. Watson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. MP's really making a difference here.
He's killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you. Yep.
Toronto making a change here. Young's checked in. James checked in for Los Angeles. The pass to Nunn. Barnes against Walker. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over Young. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from LeBron.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Toronto.
Schroeder against Van Vliet. Boucher with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 3 to shoot. A 3 from Barnes. And James pulls it down. Lakers trail by 10. From deep, Walker hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got 7 points. Schroeder against Van Vliet. That's a 2 from Barnes. He's off on that one.
Alright, I'm just end this right here. Yeah, stay tuned for the next video. Thought I was gonna be able to finish this thing, but I'll be having a video tomorrow, roughly about 4:30. Until then,